in these strange times, you got to do what you got to do to get along in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're all figuring out different ways to survive, different ways to thrive out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest with you, different ways to have sex.
What?
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Yeah, this is very different, obviously. Very different times we're in.
Strange.
Yeah, and, it's a little tricky right now with the kids at home all the fucking time.
Right?
And so, we've been mentioning, for me, it's been difficult because I don't get my jerk off time,
Oh, that's so sad for you.
which you need.
Yep.
As men, listen, sex is phenomenal. I'll take sex all day long, obviously.
You will?
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Give it to me.
Oh,
Not
whoa.
I can't.
Not you. I don't want it from you.
I'm like, is that why Thor's kind of showing you his booty right now?
I'm just
He
sitting
is.
with my
He
legs
is.
crossed.
Listen,
What's wrong with this?
That ass ain't nothing to look.
And these sweats? Are you kidding me?
Oh, really?
Stop.
Oh, you guys haven't looked at this?
No, I haven't.
I
That's
actually
such
haven't.
bullshit.
I
That is
really
such
honestly am
They're
not.
liars, store.
You're
I'm
lying.
not a liar.
I'm not a liar.
I've been
I have
checking
not.
out that fat ass all day.
Thank you, Eddie. My ass is bigger than both of yours combined.
That is
We're
true.
not denying that,
that
but
is
we're not
true.
checking your ass
It's
out.
fucking crazy.
I haven't looked at your ass once today,
It's
and that's
freakish.
true.
That's
I
that-
know you don't believe me when
Well,
I
that's
say it,
that's
but
your own fault.
He's
Yeah.
part Kardashian.
Thank you.
He totally
true.
is.
Thank you.
So true.
So yeah, again, you'll take sex first and foremost, but there's something to a good jerk session.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You need that alone time. You need to spend some quality time with yourself.
Got to find the right scene.
That's
Wait, what?
Get the
It's a key.
laptop
It's a
going.
key.
It's a key.
Yeah.
The scene.
Nobody's home.
Is it like
Loud as you want.
Oh, ew. Is it
Ew.
like your version of like meditation? You know how people use that as their alone time to get centered and reset?
Here's the thing:
Okay.
What?
is that if I'm not getting sex regularly,
Yeah.
meaning every other day at least, which I'm not,
Whoa.
then
crazy.
I feel like it makes my mood. I get a little grumpy and stuff. Like the boo probably knows what I'm talking
Irritable.
about.
Fucking
I get a little
crazy.
irritable,
Yeah.
and as soon as I jerk off, I'm like fucking king of the hill, man.
King of the hill.
Skipping around the house, like this is
Skipping.
great.
Yeah.
I feel great, man.
Oh my gosh.
And so I bet you she'd never admit it, but my wife is probably like, oh, okay, this is great.
Yeah,
He's back
please.
in a good mood. Go ahead, go jerk off,
yeah,
guy.
go for it.
It's
Make
like
him happy.
it's like our version of a bath.
Oh, like when I get to take a nice
Really?
long
It's
like a
bubble bath.
Cum bath?
Yeah.
Ew.
You have to take a nice long bath and
Yeah.
you feel relaxed and rejuvenated.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
That's
our
how a
favorite
nice
thing.
jerk feels.
Really?
There's not every jerk is a nice jerk.
That's true.
There's a
Sometimes
angry
there's
jerk?
sometimes it's a struggle.
Struggle.
It's a
is
struggling
hard.
jerk.
Yeah, because you're like, I want to jerk off and I want to come, but like it's just
people
not
are home.
happening. And
Yeah.
then there's like other, I'm not finding the right thing I want to watch.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Then you have to settle on a scene, which
And
is
you're
always
like,
the
"Ugh."
worst.
So do you abandon ship at that
No,
point?
well, I don't.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
a
don't-
good question.
My
I'll
pants
die.
are down. The lube is out.
I'll die.
You'll die. So
Yeah.
you keep going until you find the right jerk.
You can do that,
Okay.
or you can go, fuck it. I'll just, I'm really concentrating on whatever this is, and then just blow my load and be done with it.
Oh, wow.
And then
That's
it's like,
not as satisfying?
No,
No.
like, but if you get one, and you're like, oh yeah, let me maybe try to delay it because I'm really enjoying this, and you can't, and you're like, and you're like, oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Wow.
That was too much.
Yeah. That's
Just,
it.
Whoa.
just letting you know how it works. Ladies.
Wow. See,
And
I
do you-
don't know about. Does that ever happen to you, Emily, where you can't, get it going?
When I'm
Yeah.
pleasuring myself?
Yeah.
Yes, that's happened before.
Oh, so you
Really?
experience
Yeah.
this too.
You ladies are built different. You can give up at any point.
Is that because
we
Emily,
got-
the battery dies from being on so long?
That's happened many
swallowed
times.
It's swallowed.
That is absolutely swallowed. Fuck
What?
you. No, that's full on happened. And then I'm scrambling around because I'm like getting ready to go. And then all of a sudden I have to get the fucking charging cord out of my drawer and plug it in.
cord?
And then I have to scoot a certain way and use it so that I can use it while it's still plugged in.
Is there any
So I don't have
shame
time to
in
wait for
that?
the.
Why is that
No,
shameful?
that's not shameful.
I feel ashamed Like if
You always fill a shit.
Yeah.
I know.
Look at you.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that means. But if I was like rushing to get somewhere, but more important to me was plugging the cord in, and is the cord going to reach my clit and like all of that?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot.
Some of them have short cords, and that's a problem.
I'm
but
sorry.
you got to get real close to the dresser.
Oh,
If
wow.
that happens.
Some of them? Do you have an arsenal?
Yes, I do.
My God.
And I prefer old school ones sometimes because they have batteries. It's a lot easier to just switch the batteries and go.
Wow.
And have to wait for something to fucking charge.
God, this is
You
a
know what I mean?
lot.
Yeah.
You know?
God.
I didn't know these problems
And
existed.
eventually, I just go sit on the washing machine.
Oh, shit.
Whatever. We got to do what you got to do.
I guess you do.
So not having a jerk off session, it just sucks. They're
Yeah.
they're home all the time.
Yeah.
Why don't they leave?
Why can't they go for like a really long walk?
A long one.
Yeah, go walk to fucking Santee. I don't care.
Wait, what?
And then come back.
And then come back. Yeah.
I need my time,
Just
man.
get out.
Yeah.
I don't have any time whatsoever. Thor's lucky, man.
I am lucky.
His gal goes to work every day.
No kids.
Boo. He gets nighttime by
Yeah.
himself.
Nighttime boo is the scariest boo.
Dude, nobody
But-
wants
That's
that.
a
That's-
scary.
Nobody
that's
wants
a
that boo.
scary scene.
But there's people in the house, you know.
yeah, but there's always people in the house at night.
If I knew that my wife is a weirdo and she's afraid to get up,
Yeah.
and when she's in bed, she never gets up, I'd risk it.
You'd risk it.
I'd risk it.
You'd feel safe.
Yeah,
Like
I'd
in the
turn
living room?
Turn the volume really low and
Ew, Eddie.
Sky, how if it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock on a Tuesday
In the morning.
and in the morning,
Okay.
and Boo is still up. Are you legitimately scared about getting up and seeing what you're going to see?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because it's either one of two things: either he's jerking and watching something naughty, or else he's falling asleep on the couch. Which, if I see him, I believe he's dead.
That's it.
Those
One
are
of
the
those
only
two
things.
things.
Well, yeah, because there was one time he passed out in the middle of the night, and I found him all passed out, stuck in a freaking office chair.
because all of his cum was out. And
Yeah,
he
it's
lost,
true. He lost all
all
his
his
blood.
fluids.
No, it's
So
fluid.
yeah, so I'm nervous every time. But on the flip side, Thor, question for you:
here we
since
go.
you have all fucking day to jerk, do you like try and save it? You know how like you savor your coffee and you won't have like the first sip until you get to work of
Yeah.
your coffee?
Doesn't wear new clothes.
Oh, right, exactly. Do you savor that time? Like, do you try and wait it out till a certain time?
I do.
a good
Or
question.
if I know like that my girlfriend's feeling it, I'll save it so I don't.
Oh, for her.
Yeah.
The lovin's for her.
Yeah, because once I'm empty, it takes me a while to build back up.
Like how long? We gotta
Days.
wait.
Days? Well, I don't want the sex session can't be too long because then I get over it. So I just try to save it as long as I can.
says that?
You know,
What guy says that?
I'll get over it.
Eddie, you're
After-
shaking your head.
After
I don't know what
about
to say.
after about a few minutes, I'm just like, still doing this? Like,
Oh my god.
so I try to save it as long as I can. But then sometimes there's a little excitement because I know okay, she's gonna be home at let's say 8:15. It's 8. I gotta get this all done in 15 minutes. And then sometimes you're pushing it. It's crazy.
Damn, Fast and the Furious.
You're like, it's at the door, go! Yeah.
I'm walking around like this with my hands out.
Ew,
I don't want to touch anything.
Oh no.
Yeah,
La,
so
la, la,
that's
la.
the situation that we're in right now. I don't have my jerk off time, which
Mm-hmm.
sucks.
Sorry.
And so, yeah, I'm a little backed up. I'll be honest with
okay.
you. When the kids are always home. So when do we get to do it? When do we get to fuck?
Yeah, that's
well,
tough.
nighttime when the kids are asleep, that's usually when it happens. But, during the day, I'm feeling a little frisky.
Oh.
Like, what's going on? Not happening. Okay, great. That sucks. And so,
Well, because sometimes, like back in the olden days, you guys, when we used to work at a radio station and kids
I
were
don't-
actually
I don't
going
even
to
remember what that
school.
is.
I know kids would go to school. Eddie would come in probably once, twice a month and let us know that an afternoon delight happened out of nowhere. So
true.
so you and your wife would take advantage of some of that afternoon time.
yeah,
Sometime.
Alone time.
Yeah, 100%. It was great. But that obviously is not happening
No,
anymore. These
can't.
fucking little idiots are home all the time.
Everywhere.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
And so I yesterday, after you guys left and everything was done, whatever, I went back over. I played video games for a little while, and then I
Wait,
went
what?
over back to the house.
Yeah.
And Deborah is feeling it.
Oh.
She puts out the vibe. She rub up against me,
Oh.
do that kind of stuff. Like she's throwing it out there.
Oh, do you
And
think seeing Big Daddy work here from the home studio is turning her
it
on?
might? It
you know?
might. I don't really know.
You
Big
know?
Daddy, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what he goes by.
Yeah, that's true. I'm more the big dog, but
Oh, okay.
Thor's
Oh.
Big Daddy.
That's true. All right,
true.
sorry
So
guys.
let's get those straight.
Get it right, Sky.
Sorry.
Come on, what's wrong with
Come
you?
on.
So I literally look at her and I go, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, don't. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It'd be like putting a cheeseburger in front of Thor. It's like not cool. He's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it.
What the hell?
You all
What?
know
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I go, that's not okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. I'm just kind of, whatever. And I go, all right, fuck this.
What?
I go,
What are you about to do?
let's make the kids be on their computers. Because once they're on their computers, they're like fucking zombies,
Yeah.
man. They don't hear. I mean, like a fire could start in the house and they wouldn't even notice.
They're just
Yep.
sitting in it.
And I go, let's put them on the fucking computers. Go back in the bedroom, lock the door, fucking bang this thing out. Let's go, fucking Larry. Let's go have fucking crazy sex, Larry.
Okay, wait.
Leon Black just came
Sorry.
in.
From Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Sounded like Leon for a second.
That got really creepy.
It
Go
really
have
did
fucking
sound.
sex. And she's like, really? And I go, yeah, fuck it, let's go. These are crazy times right now.
Yeah, crazy times.
Crazy times, crazy measures.
Quarantine sex.
Okay,
And we did.
You did.
Yeah.
How long? Like in your
Wow.
mind, did you? Because I'm thinking you only got minutes here. Like how long did we take?
Again, kids are on their computers.
I know,
They are
but
not going to get
still.
off.
But
They're not
still,
going to get off.
I'm fucking nervous, bro.
Oh, it may added to the excitement. So I didn't last as long as I normally do because, first of all, I'm backed up. Second of all, there was some pressure and excitement going on, and I'm like, and so it wasn't a crazy long set, maybe 10 minutes tops,
Oh, I'd still be so nervous.
and it was fine. It worked out fine.
No knocks at the
No
door.
knocks, no
Dude.
interruptions,
Like
nothing.
I know the kids are so interested in the devices and technology when they're sitting there, but I would be freaking out. Like,
I thought you said you used to do
like
this.
they're gonna want a snack.
Didn't you say?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you used to go into the garage and
Garage.
fuck in the boat and stuff like that?
Yes, but that was
When
always
Reed was home.
that was when Reed was home, but Reed was asleep. It was at night. It was like at like 10 or 11 at night, like
Why
after
wouldn't
he'd
you go
been
into your
asleep.
room?
Yeah, then why are you going in the garage?
Because I was still scared that he was going to come knocking on the door or wake up and knock on the door. And I'm terrified and so scared of one of those situations where I go, hold on.
Why?
I don't know. That just freaks me out.
Yeah, because we don't lock doors in my house. Like doors are never locked. So if my daughter came to our door
Same
and
with
it
us.
was locked, like she would like panic, and like the longer it would take me to open the door, the longer she'd freak out.
Well, can't
so
you just say Mommy's getting dressed?
no, she sees mommy naked all the time.
Still?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, like she'll walk in and I'll fully be nude with my hair in a towel, like coconut oiling up
Nobody
the whole
wants
thing.
to see that.
Which hair
Scott.
is in a towel?
Oh, she did not like it. She did not like it.
She didn't like it.
Yeah, so I don't feel like I have any excuse.
Same with me. Well, I'm not running around naked in a towel in front of my 9-year-old
hope not.
or
I would
hope not.
anything.
It's your son.
But
No.
still, like, there would be no, like, there's never a reason that Robert and I are even really in there with the door completely closed in the first place.
Right.
Like,
Probably
Yeah.
should with all those fights you guys gonna.
Oh,
Seriously.
snap. Called out.
So-
You're brave, bro.
yeah, you are.
It actually didn't seem like that big of a deal, and I was like, all right, we could probably do this.
Good for you. Good for her.
I needed it, so it was great.
So you think
So
it-
Sky, I'm telling you, you need
No.
to get in.
No.
Well, how else is?
Well, we're still going to have our normal Saturday nights, because we don't kick off the Saturday night till like
So then what's-
11 p.m.
What's
so
the difference? If she wakes up, then she's gonna walk into the 3-ring circus.
No, so that's
Yikes.
that's the one time a week we lock
I wouldn't
the
wanna
door.
walk into that.
No, that's
But here's
scary.
the thing. I know where you're going.
You motherfucker.
I know where
You
you're going.
just said
She's-
we never lock doors
Okay.
in our house.
11 p.m. because once she's like out, unless she's sick, she doesn't get up. So I'll know putting her to bed, like, oh, if she's sick, then Saturday night's off. You know what I mean? But that's the only time we lock our
You
door.
always pretend she's sick.
I'm like, oh, boo, she's got a fever
And
again.
she sneezed. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Saturday night's off.
Yeah.
I heard her cough. I heard her cough.
I swear I did.
So I feel safe. Like but she'll go to bed at like 9 o'clock. I don't feel safe till we're like 10:30, 11. Like she's got to be deep
Well,
REM
you are
sleep.
also shit faced too. So.
Well, and I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for my third cocktail to kick in. So dude, ballsy, but I'm glad you
there
found.
was balls involved.
Okay,
yeah.
really,
Yeah,
really.
balls deep.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, so Emily, you're not gonna try quarantine sex?
I am not going to try quarantine sex not right now. I'll wait until an evening, one night, late night, and I'm still going to go to the garage and bend over behind the boat.
That's the only place you have sex.
So do you guys
It's the only place he can come.
Do you only have sex in your bedroom when he's staying the night somewhere else?
Yeah.
I'm now like finally putting this
Really?
together,
Yeah.
and that's why he stays at your mom's once a week.
Like once in a while that will happen where it's in our room once he's deep asleep, but rare, like very rare.
The boat gets more action than your bed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Start closing your door, you guys. It's okay.
I don't know. It's so scary.
And then you can maybe go back door too.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying,
oh.
Thor? You know what I'm saying, Thor?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying, Thor?
God.